Hi friends, this is Suzy, your Candy Crush guru. It is July 15th, 2025. I'm here for my Wordle and Quordle of the day and to say happy birthday in memoriam to Rembrandt van Rijn. This is one of his most famous paintings, Belshazzar's Feast, and he's seeing the writing on the wall. And I just love this woman's expression. I feel like this is how I look sometimes when I'm just, are you kidding me? So yeah, we're going to go ahead and use skint as our inspiration word for the day. Why? Because it's a canvas. You paint on a skint, and because I think it's a fun word, unusual, and because, hey, why not throw in a K there, because I'm not going to get any letters anyway, because I haven't been getting any letters. No, because it has an S, an N, and a T in it. And so I'm really hopeful we'll get something. Oh my goodness. We've got an S, an I, and a T, and these two are placed. That's astounding after what's been happening recently. So I'm thinking the S is probably going to go here, but it could go here. What if it goes here? Let's take a look at this. We have not used the L or the R yet. We've got so much. Instead of just seeing what the most common letters are, I'm going to try to figure out what word this might be. But the L and the R could be helpful in this because there are good blender letters. So let's put an L here and see if we can come up with something. We know the S isn't going to go there. None of these other letters work. Now let's kind of go through quickly. Glist. Flist. Oh, well, I thought that would be more productive. Let's try R. Wrist. Could be wrist. Grist. Okay, that's all I see. Now, what if it's not a blender? Wait, are those the only blenders? What about H? Whist. Could be whist. I think those are the only consonant blenders, but what if we do vowel blenders? I was going to stop at wrist if that was the only word I ever got and not check for vowels, but yeah, since we've got a few, let's do a double check here. So, I'm not going to know the I after E except after C rule. Is heist spelled that way? I think it is. So could be heist. Could be moist. We've got a lot. I don't see a U one. Oh, it could be moist, joist. Yeah, so let's take a look at what we've got and what we want to figure out here. I don't really care where the S is. Oops, let's do this one instead. I don't care where the S is. I'm going to think it's here unless I find out otherwise. And I've got enough material to play around with that I don't think I need to worry about placing this yet. But W might be important for me to have. And I want to see if maybe there's another vowel in there, right? And maybe an R, and maybe, well, what could I do with this? What consonant could I stick in here? Oh man, you'd think I'd be able to do something in there. Oh, what about mower? Oh, I can try mower. All right, so that gives me an O and an E and an R to try to figure out what might go here. And then it gives me an M and a W to help pin that down. So if I get the W and the R, it's going to be wrist, right? That's the only one that I think would be kind of a clear winner. So let's double check. So M, O-W-E-R. We haven't not tried any of those. I couldn't find anything that would work with L, so I'm fine checking this out. I think that's a good scout word. Oh, we got an O. And we know the S isn't there, so we got an O and we got an S. All right, so let's double check and see what we can come up with. We know the S goes here. We know the O goes here. Okay, so it's not going to be another O, another I. Can't be an S. It's not going to be a T. Can't be a Q, Y, U, P. Nope. A, no. Doist, foist. Oh, it could be foist. Goist, hoist. Could be hoist. Now none of these words sound right. Hoist. Joist. Oh no, it can be too many things. We did such a good job with the scout word, but that opened up a whole new area. Loist, zoist, xoist, hoist, voiced, voiced. Oh, we tried. It's not moist. Okay. So, how can we try FHJ? Oh my goodness, what word could we try that has an F, an H, and a J? I don't know. Oh my goodness. That's tough. Yeah. I could try the word faith, which would have an F and an H, and then if it's not one of those, I would think it's a J. Let's just do that. Instead of thinking too hard on this, let's just do this. And I could just try them down the line. Foist, hoist, joist. The worst that would happen is I would end here. Sadly, though, what happens if I've missed something? I don't think I have. But if I've missed something, then I would only have one other shot at it. Whereas this, if I do this, if it comes up with an F, I know what it is. If it comes up with an H, I know what it is. If it doesn't come up with anything, then I would try joist here. And if that didn't work, I'd have two. I think this is the better way to approach it. It's foist. Okay, you know, slow and steady won the race on that one. Sometimes I'm a little bit more bold. Although if I had been more bold, I would have tried probably joist. I don't know. I probably would have. Okay, so let's jump into our Quordle now. I'm going to put in 4 standard words that'll give me 20 unique letters. I'm hoping that'll give me a lot of greens or maybe some yellows, and I'll be able to get these words really quickly. Sometimes the word ends up being fishy, budge, clown, or tramp. Let's hope for that as well. But I'm going to put those 4 words in here. And crane, look at that. That's a gimme. And fleck, probably fleck. F-L-E-C-K. E could go here, C could go here. Yeah, I'm fairly confident on that one. There we go. And then, oh, tiger. T-I-G could go here, E could go here, R could go here. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, and then, oh, a lot of A's, I's, and L's. A veil, but, oh, villa? Villa? V-I-L-L-A. L could go here, L could go here, A could go here. We haven't tried the V, and if not, I still have another shot. There it is. That is it for me. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to put those below. And as always, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Bye-bye.